Hello everyone, 065 here, and here we have another repair. Pretty much for anyone wondering how my repair scheduling going is, it's all over the place. Currently I have a handful of V2s to currently work on. Four of them are rewired. Another, I don't even know how many actually. I'll show whenever I get to them again, which might be today. So today here, actually more recently I was working on Isobot, but I gotta find my parts Isobot because he needs a new leg, and that parts Isobot should have a good leg. But now that I need the parts one, I don't know where I put him, so now I gotta look around for him. Typical. Worked on a few personal robots for my girlfriend, a few robot dogs. Sorry about that. So those are done, and was working on Adobe for a returning client, and that one, the progress is coming along nicely. I just need to find a new battery for it, and unfortunately the SD card is corrupted, but I'm going to continue trying something else with it. So yes. Anyways, this is a repair for Beth. This is a Robosapien that belonged to her deceased son, which is always an honor working on something that belonged to someone that something that meant a lot to someone and are no longer around, because we currently own a V2 that belonged to a friend of mine named Gerald, and that red V2 is actually part of the lot that I'm currently working on right now. So I finally have a new body for it, board, de-wired and everything, so now it's just a matter of getting wires into it, and that one should be up and running. So she told me with this one, batteries were left in it for a good while. I actually popped batteries into him, and no signs of life at all whatsoever. She tried to repair the remote, but the wires came off, and unfortunately this board is not really gonna work, especially when we get to this side where the corrosion has eaten through a good handful of contacts. I mean, I can try cleaning this and seeing, but where this has gotten blue corrosion, yeah, I don't think that's really gonna work. And some areas on this thing have actually started to pop up, like right there, so that's never a good thing. But thankfully I do have a spare remote that went to a Chrome Silver X, and the only thing I'll say with the Chrome Silver X is that they're crappy. Their paint job is terrible. It's nothing like the original Sharp Image Chrome Silver. So I do have a remote for that one, but I'm just going to use it to fix this remote, because the remote on that one, the paint's already chipping off. Even like the light's touch, it just started chipping off, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, stay tuned for more, guys. And Beth, if you're watching this guy should be up and running soon. I should mention, this guy took about a month to arrive, even though the client, well, the owner of this one, does not. They live in the U.S. and the guy shipped out early April, and it just arrived only a few days ago. Just because apparently Florida's postal facility got entirely backed up with boxes and stuff. But once this arrived, I was really happy because, like, okay, cool, it arrived, it didn't get lost. But yeah, stay tuned for more, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.